Wow. Clear.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Good to go. Alright. Let's take her up. Alright, I see the waypoint. Sounds like the horn because it is made by the same company. I'm gonna increase a little bit of torque here. Okay, so if I'm in the Apache, I am literally doing this in VR because I have no other choice because I don't have track IR. This is quite literally a game changer. Alright, you're doing a good job, George, of controlling this thing. I applaud you for not putting me in the mountain here. This is awesome. Okay, we're just a little bit over here. Flight control radar. That's one of the things we forgot to turn on. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna look here. Oh my god.
Rotor RPM high.
Alright, George, don't fail me. Actually, the MFDs don't look too bad in VR. They're actually a lot more clearer than I thought they would be. Oh my god. Is that a pool? How in someone in Syria have a pool? That is insane. Imagine their reaction to seeing an Apache fly over their house. Oh boy, those look like windmills up ahead. Will George be able to navigate these, or will we have to manually take over? That's the question. Yep, George is actually doing a pretty good job. I literally not have to do anything. We're putting on our iHads. iHads is interesting. So we're gonna disconnect George from the pilot seat. And continue to head east. I gotta say, Syria is an amazing map with the Apache. We should not be that far from base. I see the airport directly to our 1 o'clock position. I think our INS is off by a slim, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just the way the VR headset is slanted, but it looks like the INS is... Yeah, see, the INS is definitely a little bit off-centered here, but considering how we are with the bore sight, not bad. Alright, so we're gonna have to return to base. We're almost out of fuel here, and we'll kind of call it here because I'm pretty sure my VR battery is starting to kind of get glitchy a little bit here. Alright, we'll let George do his thing. This is just phenomenal in VR overall. Like, it's a little bit laggy, but I think as VR improves over time, I think we're going to start seeing more updates where we're going to be able to, you know... Oh, and it even says no missiles. Okay, that's funny. Chain's a little bit rattly. We're about 910 pounds for Bingo. Bingo is about 200 to 300 pounds. So we're just over the limit. We're not almost. We're getting close to base. I'm not really too worried. Alright, let's turn to base here. Actually, I think I see it directly ahead, right up there. And we're gonna start prepping for landing. Alright, I think I'm gonna land on this far side here. Oh, I can see the screens that George has. Oh my god, that is so cool. Not bad. I'll take it. We had a pretty good flight. Pretty damn awesome in VR, I gotta say. It's an unreal experience. The gun sight, the bore sight, being able to slave the gun with just your head, being able to control the hellfires with just your head, and as well as, you know, other cool features. This is just an amazing helicopter. 10 out of 10. Wow. Looking forward for more, folks.